Well, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today we are doing some thrifting and I thought I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys along with me. I usually, when I go thrifting, I have a pretty open mind and I just look for anything that catches my eye. But this shopping trip, I'm really looking for a large table lamp that I can paint over and DIY. I have meaning to get a large lamp for my living room to put on my console. If you guys know my living room, then you know I have a humongous console and I need a humongous piece. So that is what I will be looking for today. So if you are ready, let's go ahead and go thrifting. I am pulling up to this first location, and in this first location, the first thing that caught my eye was this really heavy iron candlestick holder. The legs were just so beautiful on this piece. It really was a really heavy, sturdy piece. I am a sucker for hurricane candles, and the thrift store always seems to have them. Now, if you know what this little object is right here, let me know because I have no idea, but I did like it. Looked really high-end and expensive, and it was really heavy. Thrift stores are a great place to look for baskets, and this one right here held its shape really nicely, and I think if you were to clean it up a little bit, it would be a great find. For a second, I thought it was Valentine's Day because they had this entire pink section, but one thing that I did come across was this little textured candle. This was brand new for $3 and it had little hearts on it. I thought this styled in a little girl's room would be so darling and so fun. So of course, looking at candles is a must, as well as some vases. This one is originally from Joann and it really is beautiful. It looks like it's made out of marble or stone, and for $4 I thought that was a pretty great deal. I love me some glass vases, and I absolutely fell in love with the shape of this one. It was really unique and beautiful and, well, styled with a candle inside or florals. Either way, it was a really pretty piece. They had lots of little banners like this that said welcome, congratulations, and Mr. and Miss. So these were really actually high quality banners, so if you're throwing a party, this is the place to get them. So at this first location, there was lots of brand new items, but let me just tell you that the prices were a little bit out there. I mean, why are we paying $13 for a bookend at Goodwill? It just does not make sense. Like, these objects are beautiful and whatnot, but they should not be this expensive. Like, if you're buying something for $14, $15, like, you can get something like that at Home Goods brand new, you know what I mean? So I don't know, this location was not really much of a hit. I mean, everything just seemed to be extremely overpriced, and it was either overpriced or broken or not worth it. Like, look at this. 3 frames for $19. I mean, come on. And it was cracked on the side. So this location right here was not it. Even though it was in a higher end neighborhood, I expected some really great pieces, but honestly, I kept finding new items here that just cost an arm and a leg. So this, of course, will not work. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over to the second location. Now, pulling up to the second location, let me just say that this entire store was a hit. I mean, straight off the bat, we have this really great basket for $3.99, really high quality. Look at this candle. I mean, wow, that's so stunning. If you're into like the vintagey old world feel, this is so beautiful. I just came across lots of brassy and golden items that really looked high-end and were extremely affordable. So this lamp right here for $10, it was extremely heavy. It had a really nice shade to it, but unfortunately this was not what I was looking for in my home, so I did have to pass it up, even though it was a really good deal. Look at the size of this basket. Did you guys catch the price on that? I mean, wow. This is ginormous, it is beautiful, and this thrift store right here was downtown. So it was a little sketchy, you know, it's always a little sketchy going downtown, but they just had really great items here for an affordable price, and I'm just all for it. I tend to explore, but always come back to this location here because it never disappoints. This next piece, I was shocked that it was for only $7.99. This thing was ginormous. I swear, it almost felt like it was 3 feet long, and well, I think if you clean it up a little bit, put it on a table, it'd be a really beautiful centerpiece. This vase right here was really unique. It had some fun shapes to it, and for $7.99 for the size that it was incredible. As well as this one for $2.99. I have seen something very, very similar at Home Goods and Target. If you find yourself looking for some candlestick holders, Goodwill always has them. These brass ones were so heavy, it was hard to lift up. They also had wooden ones, they had some glass ones. Like, it never fails. I always go into a thrift store finding some candlestick holders. This pillow right here is choppable for $2.99. You can easily clean it up, put a new pillow cover. I love to shop for down pillows at the thrift store. You just can't beat the price. I am usually not into little pieces like this, but the color on this was right up my alley. It was just beautiful. I thought this was such a great piece for such a great price, and there's just lots of things to look at here. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I will tell you what, without a doubt, there's always wooden bowls and wooden spoons here at the thrift store. So this is great. I always find wood, marble, you know, any other natural stones or materials. I did come across this heavy tray right here. I don't know if this is marble, I don't know what this is, but for $2.99 this was a solid piece. Now, if any of you know what this is used for, let me know, because my imagination is clearly not working. But one thing that did really catch my eye were these really simple frames for $1.99. I love how minimal and simple they looked, and it's just such a great way to display your family photos. And you guys, look at what I found. $3.99 for this ginormous lamp. This is exactly what I was looking for, and you better believe it came home with me. I always love to glance at furniture at the thrift store. This bar cart was beautiful. It looked like white oak. It had some gold details to it. Such a great price for $12.99. I also came across a step stool also for $12.99. I thought it was a little bit overpriced, but you know what? $12.99 is not too terrible for a little chair that you can DIY and make look rustic. I am now back home, and let me just say that first location I felt like was a total fail. I don't know what is up with this location. This location, let me just say, was in a high-end neighborhood, so I'd expect for them to have some really great pieces, but what happened is they were having some not so great pieces for a ridiculous price. So then I went over downtown, which is always a little sketchy area, but let me just tell you, they had so many beautiful items and for the right price. I mean, the prices, you guys saw the difference, but let me just say that I did get myself a ginormous table lamp. I found this beauty right here at this second location, and look how big this is. Like, just for reference, that's how huge it is. And the best part about it is this was only $3.99. $3.99 for this thing. I mean, wow, that's incredible. I love the shape of this. I always take into consideration the shape because that's what's most important, and the color doesn't matter. This color is not too bad, it's not too terrible. I'm actually going to be using this as the base and then layering a little DIY little situation on this a little bit later. So stay tuned for the next couple of videos. I will be doing some DIYs, and this beautiful piece right here will be included in that video. I'll be DIYing it and styling it also in my living room. So this was really a great piece, and $3.99. You can't even get yourself a lamp like that at a regular store for $3.99. So this was definitely a score, and I'm just so glad I went in there looking for a lamp and came out with a lamp. And this wraps up today's video. Thanks so much for coming along and shopping with me. I hope that this encourages you to go thrifting. I think thrifting is so much fun. Again, very budget friendly, lets you be very creative and make these items really customizable to your home, very specific to your style and your taste. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.